Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland. I'm going to do my lesson, so I thought I'd record it, and then if anybody wants to see it, they can. If you want to comment, please comment. I'm not a theology instructor. I'm just doing my studies for the day, and I decided that if I was going to do my studies, I might as well do it out loud and then just record it. And if anybody can get something out of it, that'd be great. This is a long chapter. My friend, she's a pastor, ordained minister, and she gave me three chapters out of the Bible that she wanted me to read. Now I read two of them already. So today I'm going to be reading out of Matthew 24, verses 1 through 51. So it might be a long lesson, okay? And I'm learning, so I don't know it all. So if anybody has any insight on any of the verses that we're going to go over, please feel free to make a comment, okay? And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him, for he showed him the buildings of the temple. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Wow, here we go. You read about it in another chapter yesterday. Mark, chapter 13, I think, too. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. Man, people trying to deceive you every day. So be careful for that. Just be paying attention, Many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Just watch it. Just watch that. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Here we go. I'm going to keep reading it. Because you understand that. All these are the beginnings of sorrow. Man, that's just the beginning of sorrow. That's just the beginning of sorrow. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. That don't sound very good. That does not sound good. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. That's going on. That's why I hardly fool with very many people. That's why I do. Then when I try to let people into my life, they try to do me in. I'm like, oh my God, devils. Very few people do I trust. And when I see they have problem, bye. I can't be around people like that. No, I'm not. I have a choice. And then people get mad. I'm not going to be around the dysfunctional behavior. If you're dysfunctional, I'm not going to live like that every day. No, I'm not. I'm not. Now, people can live how they want to right outside them doors or wherever they live, staying or whatever. Because I'm not going to live my house. I'm not going to have my house in an uproar like that. I'm not going to allow that. That's not necessary, and it's not healthy. It's just not. I see a mosquito. I want to tear his butt up because they've been munching on me all night. Get your butt. Sorry, y'all. But he's munching on me. Oh, I ain't get him. Hold on. Because I can't do this. I'm going to get him. Sorry. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. I'm just keep going because you can understand that. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. I'm enduring, even though it's rough, boy. It is rough. It is rough. But I'm thankful for it because I'm not going to let these people grab me and pull me in. No, only a certain point. You know, I'm gonna go with it because I'm standing up for righteousness. I'm gonna walk my walk through it to get my justice. I'm gonna put it to you like that because I'm not gonna let people get away with criminal acts. No, I'm not. So there's a difference. I'm very peaceful. My house is very peaceful. It's quiet. I live a quiet life. I laugh and do all of that, But when it comes to having turmoil, I can't be around people that's in an uproar. I'm not. And when I see that's all they are, later, dude. And this gospel, the kingdom shall be. Let me start that over. That didn't. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. We talked about the same stuff yesterday. It's this whole month since I've been. He's telling us the same thing in different texts, all over in different chapters of each of the texts, too. Not just one part of the text, different chapters of the text in both texts. The same thing. It's saying the same thing, people. Oh, boy, it's something out here, boy. It's something. That's why I'm not going to be around some devilish people. I'm not. I refuse. If you can't inspire me and add to my life, because I'm going to add to somebody's life, because that's how I am. But I'm not going to be all open. People are going to have to contact me certain ways if they want me to even think about them. I'm not. If you can't email me, I'm going to leave email addresses for people to contact me. Because I'm accessible. But I'm not going to just let everybody around me because they ain't no good. Everybody opportunists and stuff, I'm about something. But I'm not going to let no scoundrels get away with criminal acts, okay? I'm not. I'm going to stand up for justice. Then let them which be in Judah flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. It just seemed like the same chapter. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take the clothes. And woe unto them that are with child. Hold on, y'all. This is 51 verses, though. The other one wasn't that many verses. Hold on a minute. I'm going to make sure. Hang on. Maybe we just needed to hear it over again. I'm going to look, though. It's like, dang, it's saying the same thing. Just the same thing. Yeah, it's saying the same thing, y'all. I had to check because everything is the same thing. It's a different chapter. I wanted to make sure. Let me go on and finish. Wow, man. It's saying the same thing. A different chapter. Let me find the place. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to make sure, I'm like, well, neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. I said the same thing yesterday. Don't return back to get anything. If something pops off and you gotta hit it, then hit it. Don't look back. Go. You know difference when danger is I hope. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. There's a few little differences, but for then shall be for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And expect those days should be shortened. There should no flesh be saved, but the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. And if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Coming from the east. Coming from the east. East going west. That's what it's saying. East, west. And shineth in the west. For whosoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Saying the same thing again. Oh, my Lord, that don't sound good at all. Let's hope not. Okay? Let's hope not. You know how horrifying that'll be? That'd be like worse than a horror movie, man. It's just a book. Oh, okay, it's just a book. This is sorrowful. I hope not. I hope God will have mercy on us. I hope there's enough of us out here, that are praying up, and, where he'll help make some changes for the better and push this thing out so he don't just take us all. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Well, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from all four winds, from one end of earth to the other. I want to be an elect, okay? You don't have to be perfect. Don't say anything in here about you got to be perfect. No one is. No one. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. We talked about this yesterday. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Got waters flooding everywhere. Taking people out by the thousands. Washing everything people have out in the way. If they even get away with their lives even. Pray it don't let come to a town near you. But it is coming to a town near you. So be careful. Then shall two be in the field. The one shall be taken and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill. The one shall be taken and the other one left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. You know, thief ain't gonna tell you most of the time they're gonna come and steal from you, right? Bullies and bad guys. They don't come and tell you, you know what, I'm gonna come and take everything you have that's valuable, anything that I think I could take. They don't tell you that because they're a thief. And a lot of thieves come at night. Not all, but a lot of them. But not all thieves, but a lot of thieves. That's just an analogy, okay? Therefore, be also ready for in such an hour as you think not the Son of Man cometh. We don't know when he's coming. We don't. People just clown him like he's not gonna come. They want him, it looks like, to come show up. Prove it. When he come back, he prove it, it's not gonna be good, so you don't want him to prove it. Not right now. No. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. I'm going to be, hey, minding my own business. Doing something, trying to give back and be productive, trying to figure out how to do something that's going to help somebody, you know? Trying to make myself useful and do God's work a little bit. I can have play, but I need to devote some time to give back. I need to devote some of my time to give back and help. Maybe I can help. Maybe I can probably help one person at a time. One person at a time. One person at a time. If I can help just one person. I'm almost finished. Verily I say unto you that he shall make him ruler over all things. So he ended up making his servant to rule over all things. Ain't that something? I'm one of his servants. Whatever God blesses me with, I'm going to make sure for it. And it's for the right reason. And I will enjoy myself, but I'll be helping people. I'll be helping to make sure other people's life that less fortunate than mine get a leg up, get a boost. And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken, the Lord of the servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not aware of. He's gonna get that bud. And shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and nine of teeth. Gnashing, of teeth for that evil servant who mistreated people, was evil toward people and mistreated them. Anyway, that's the lesson for today. I want you to remember to smile this day anyway, and reach one person at a time, one person at a time, one person at a time. Okay?